Have you ever been ghosted, suddenly, without explanation, by someone you genuinely thought was interested? It's confusing, it's frustrating, and honestly, it hits harder in midlife. And if you've ever ghosted someone yourself, you know it feels a lot different depending on which side of the silence you're on. As I see it, there's only one legitimate reason to ghost someone. Everything else, it's simply a cowardly act. If you think I'm wrong, stick around because what I'm about to share might completely change how you handle difficult dating situations. And if you've ever had someone disappear after what seemed like real connection, what happened to me a couple of weeks ago in a Texas RV park is going to sound painfully familiar. I met a fellow midlife single, also a full-time RVer, the day before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, we walked to the community dinner together, sat side by side, and had a great conversation. A couple of days later, I invited her to explore Mustang Beach with me. I even suggested that she bring her dog along. We genuinely had a great time. When it was time for me to move on to my next RV park, she actually stopped by and gave me her phone number. I gave her mine. It all seemed promising, right? 24 hours later, I sent a friendly text. Nothing. 2 days after that, I invited her to dinner at my new location. Silence. Finally, I called to invite her for cocktails and possibly dinner. There was no answer, so I left a message. That was over 2 weeks ago. Still no response. And here's the part that actually caught me off guard. And it's something every midlife single needs to pay attention to. This wasn't some 25-year-old who grew up hiding behind screens. This was a mature adult who should know better. But before I tell you why this matters so much, let me share with you the one scenario where ghosting is actually the right move. The only good reason to ghost someone is when a relationship ends and deep emotions are involved that threaten your emotional well-being. This is where cutting someone off completely becomes essential for healing. When you need to move on for self-preservation, it's not just advisable, it's necessary to break all contact. Blocking their number, unfriending on social media, blocking emails, every possible connection point. And here's the key. This isn't just to stop them from contacting you. It's to stop you from checking up on them. Every time you peek at an ex's social media, you're reigniting feelings you're trying to heal from. You're peeling the scab off a wound in your soul, forcing yourself to start the healing process all over again. But wait, there's a crucial distinction here that almost everyone misses. What I just described, that's self-protection. What happened to me at the RV park, that's something entirely different. And if you've been ghosted like this, what I'm about to explain will validate every frustrated feeling you've ever had. When someone disappears with no explanation, after good conversations, shared moments, even exchanging phone numbers, that's not self-protection. That's emotional immaturity. One day you're enjoying each other's company, the next, silence. No reply, no acknowledgement, no basic courtesy. Here's what I've learned after more than a decade of coaching midlife singles. If someone hasn't contacted you in a week or so without explanation, there's a problem on their end, and it's not your responsibility to diagnose it. So why do mature adults ghost? The answer reveals something profound about emotional availability in midlife dating. And once you understand it, you'll stop wasting time on the wrong people. There are three main reasons people ghost in midlife. Reason number one, fear of confrontation. Even at 50, 60, or 70 years old, some people have never learned how to have hard conversations. They'd rather disappear than say, "I'm not feeling a connection." Reason number two, emotional unavailability. They might be carrying past baggage, still healing, or realizing they're not actually ready to date, but they can't admit it. Reason number three, and this one is huge. They're dating multiple people and don't know how to handle it ethically. Instead of being honest, they just fade away. But here's what nobody tells you. You can actually spot ghosters before they ghost you. And I'm about to give you the top 3 red flags. Red flag number 1, inconsistent communication from the start. Engaged one day, distant the next. It's not about being busy, it's about emotional availability. Red flag number 2, they avoid making concrete plans. Everything is a maybe, or let's see, or I'll let you know. Someone who's genuinely interested makes time. Red flag number 3, they keep everything at surface level. No mention of friends, family, or real life. They're holding you at arm's length from day one. Now, if you've been ghosted, you're probably wondering how to recover and move forward. What I'm about to share has transformed how my clients heal from ghosting, and it's probably not what you expect. First, being ghosted says nothing about your worth and everything about their character. You didn't miss something, you didn't fail, they simply weren't capable of the relationship you deserve. Second, resist the urge to seek closure from them. Closure comes from you deciding you deserve better. If you want to write a final text, go ahead. Just don't send it. Write it, release it, delete it. Third, treat the experience as valuable information. Someone who can't communicate now would have been a terrible partner later. They did you a favor by removing themselves. But here's the deeper truth. Ghosting often triggers something much bigger than disappointment. And once you understand this, it changes how you approach dating altogether. Ghosting in midlife hits differently because it taps straight into the core fears. Am I too old? Am I not enough? Will I end up alone? These fears make us either cling to the wrong people or build walls so high the right people can't even get in. Think about it. My RV friend couldn't even send a simple, respectful text. At our age, that level of emotional immaturity tells you everything you need to know. She's not capable of the extraordinary love you're looking for. So, here's my challenge to you, and this is where everything starts to shift. If you've been ghosted, or if you're afraid of repeating that pattern, you need to understand what's really standing between you and the relationship you deserve. It's not about finding someone who won't ghost. It's about attracting emotionally available, relationship-ready partners. That's exactly why I created a quiz specifically for midlife singles called What's Really Standing Between You and the Relationship You Deserve? This quiz reveals the exact patterns that might be keeping you stuck, especially with emotionally unavailable people. The link is in the description below. Take 5 minutes, answer honestly, and you'll get personalized insights into what's really happening in your dating life. As you take the quiz and start uncovering your patterns, you're going to want ongoing support to help you keep moving forward. So if today's conversation gave you some clarity, hit the like and subscribe button. I post new insights every week to help midlife singles make smarter dating decisions and finally trust yourself to choose the right person. Ghosting is a part of modern dating, but when you understand why it happens, recognize the warning signs, and most importantly, know your worth, it loses its power. That woman from the RV park? I don't need her explanation. Her silence told me everything. She's not capable of mature, honest communication, and neither of us has time to waste on people who can't show up fully. If this resonated with you, take the quiz below and drop in a comment. Have you been ghosted? Or have you ghosted someone? Let's talk about it. We're navigating this together. Remember, you deserve someone who's not just present, but fully available, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, and physically. Don't settle for anything less. I'll see you in the next video.